What's up everybody and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at this 2026 Ford Bronco. This one is an Outer Banks equipped with the Ford Custom Garage Sinister Bronze upgrade package. That's about a $9,000 addition. This one's MSRP is 56 grand. However, with the package, we're closing in on the $64,000 mark. But we have a 2-inch lift kit, full upgraded suspension. It's got 35-inch tires and then all the nice bronze accents all throughout it. So this kit is actually Ford installed. It's above the dealer level and you can do this on any of the trim levels. So really neat to see kind of a custom spec'd factory Bronco. Let's get right into this one. This one's finished in the shadow black. We have a 314A package, 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 as well. So let's get right into it. Shout out to Mooresville Ford. Check out the link down below. Let's see what this Bronco is all about. Underneath the hood of this 2026 Ford Bronco Outer Banks, you're gonna find the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. This is a twin turbocharged engine pumping out 310 horsepower with 400 pound-feet of torque. We get a 10-speed automatic transmission. Max towing capacity is 3,500 pounds. Overall curb weight is around 5,300 pounds. It also runs on a 14-gallon fuel tank. You can expect 19 miles per gallon in the city and then 20 out on the highway. The overall length is 189.4 inches with a wheelbase at 116.1. Width is 75.9 and height is 73 inches. And while this does have a 2-inch lift kit, a factory Bronco with 35s is going to have approach angle at 43.2 degrees, breakover angle of 26.3 degrees, ground clearance of 11.5 inches, departure angle is 37 degrees, and water fording is 33.5 inches. Onto the exterior styling with this Ford Bronco Outer Banks. As you can tell, the bronze accents are quite nice all throughout this black. We have a good looking set of LED headlights. You got that classic round design with the running light cutting towards the Bronco name. All finished in the bronze. We have a forward facing camera, gloss upper grille in general with nice openings to provide cooling. You're gonna see this nice bumper finished in the plastic design, but we have parking sensors, LED fog lights. We also have a safety sensor, active grille shutters, as well as metal recovery hooks. Somewhat of a skid plate as well to help clean up the underside. And then part of this 2-inch lift kit are upgraded shocks. So we have these nice performance upgraded kit, giving it a really good style and being a lot more usable than just a basic lift kit. So nice to see Ford did do a really solid lift kit on this truck. You're gonna get these nice accessory ready hooks up front, sleek line throughout the hood with some nice lines in the back. We have a step integrated by the side mirrors and then that old school Bronco font. You're gonna see a nice black set of fender flares, and then I just love these wheels. I love bronze in general. Really cool multi-spoke with the Goodyear 35-inch tire. Then you can see a fixed set of running boards on the side. We have the plastic block on the door handles. It's just some more basic trim throughout the windows. And this one's gonna get the soft top. Of course, removable hardtops are available, but the folding soft top is a nice convenient way to go. Side profile has a really cool boxy style with one sharp body line. The wheels really fill out the fender flares, and this lift kit is perfect just to have a capable Bronco that looks really good. In back, you got a nice set of LED taillights. I like how you have the bronze logo back here as well. Got the basic black bumper with parking sensors as well, tucked away exhaust tip. You can see some of that suspension components. You can see your trailer hitch receiver and then full-size spare tire with your backup camera sitting right on the inside. Looks really good on the back of this. Got the blacked out Ford logo, release handle, fuel cap is over on this side, and then you can see another recovery hook. So great looking SUV, of course, with all the bronze and the nice lift. For the key fob, we got Bronco on the back side, all of your basic buttons with remote start. If I go ahead and lock the Bronco, I can just walk right up to it, grab the handle, it'll unlock. We can check out this interior. This one's gonna get a leather trimmed interior finished in the black. And then for the door panel, we have this nice soft touch vinyl material, release handle, lock and unlock, a nice grab handle as well as a padded armrest, and then a cargo net as well. There's gonna be a lift point underneath it since these doors are completely removable, which is a cool touch for the Broncos. And then you're gonna get power controls on the side of the seat. So we have the leather trimming around the vinyl seats. So kind of a two-tone mix of materials. Looks nice in here. You got the Bronco logo, gray contrast stitching, just a really nice setup. Then we have a 3-spoke steering wheel finished off in the black leather material. And then now inside this 2026 Ford Bronco Outer Banks, keep my foot on the brake, we can fire it up. Got your 2 nice large screens roaring to life. You got your Bronco badge right in the center with some gray accents. Controls on the left side are going to be all for cruise control as well as volume. We have some screen controls over on this right side. Stock on the left is going to be for windshield wipers and turn signal. And then the gauge cluster is very familiar from a lot of Fords. We have some off-road information here, like your drivetrain, pitch and roll. Got trip info, a basic view that'll tone everything away, which is a really cool look, just range and speed and the safety information. Fuel economy, driver's assistance. We have menu as well. You can go through a couple more bits. We have the Bronco info. You can see the seat belts will pop up, and then you can continue scrolling down for gauges and a few more different things. So really nice layout. It's simple to use. It looks good in here. We've got navigation, settings, and things like that. You're going to see on the far right side, we have all of our headlight controls, automatic park and brake, and then up here we have this nice silver trim grab handle with your air vent and this soft touch vinyl material throughout the dash. You're going to see a Bang & Olufsen audio system. We have a plug up here as well as an accessory point to add some pieces. We have our trail turn assist, traction control as well, and it says Bronco on this far right side. Got a matching grab handle, all of your air vents integrated in the center. And then Ford's multimedia system is really simple. We've seen this on a lot of vehicles. You have full screen nav, different apps like CarPlay and Android Auto. In the settings, you can see a few more items that are going to pop up. Got features as well you can go through. And then on the right side, you can have kind of a second section with a lot of little information. So overall, really nice setup, just easy, looks good. Got off-road information we can go into as well. And then if I pop it into reverse, you got a really nice backup camera as well as a top-down view. You can hit that icon and we have a couple different views for full screen. So definitely a nice setup. If I go into drive as well, I can hit this button and we have our forward camera. Down below we have volume, a few more audio controls, and physical climate controls. We have the dials here. It also pops up on the screen when you make any changes. Fan speed is in a toggle. You're going to see heated seats, heated steering wheel, air conditioning, and then all of your different zones. Down below all that, we're going to have a ton of hidden storage space. We have extra plugs, even a Bronco name, and these little rivets kind of match the grille and headlights of a Bronco. Got the Bronco logo on the shifter with a plus and minus, a nice shift boot, storage over here for cup holders, and then we have our GOAT modes. That is go over any terrain. Four-wheel drive selection as well, and then all this is going to pop up, and you can see how the colors will change depending on the drive mode. So we have the slippery one as well, normal drive mode, and then we even have a sport mode, and you have the off-road. So cool to see just the depictions. You got the off-road camera popping up too. And then underneath of that, we're gonna see all of our window controls and mirror controls located right there. We have this nice vinyl material for the armrest, and then popping that open, we have a pretty nice amount of storage. Over here, we're gonna see a nice look at the seats once again with the leather and vinyl. And then we have the soft top. So this is going to be a foldable soft top. We have the latches sitting right here where we can very easily unlatch that and pop this whole front section back to have a nice open skylight. And then if you wanted to, you could further remove the rest of the roof. You have these nice large sun visors, and then you can see sunglass holder, dome lights, as well as a nice simple mirror. And then moving on to the back seat space, grabbing the door and opening it up. Rear door panel is finished off like the front. You have this soft touch vinyl, the padded, the grab handle. It's also a grab handle from the underside. Got the storage net and the lift point. You're going to see a bench row back here. Can seat 3 people. Headrest will even fold down for better driver visibility. And then in the center, we can pull this down and you have a small armrest with 2 cup holders. You're still going to get air vents back here with the window controls. Then we have storage right here, as well as a lever on the back that you can pull and get these to fold down for access into the back. So into the back seat with the Ford Bronco. So you can get these in a 2-door, of course, hardtops, lots of cool configurations. So in this 4-door configuration, it's definitely a little bit interesting sitting in here knowing you can take the doors and the roof off. It's a little straight up for my particular taste. I'm 5'11", plenty of headroom though, and even with the driver's seat at my height, I have good knee room and leg room. I just wouldn't mind maybe a bit more recline or something to make this backrest a bit more comfortable. Car seats could fit back here. It's gonna be a little tight, but overall it's decent enough in a 4-door Bronco for average use for friends and family, just to kind of make it a useful vehicle. Moving on to the cargo space for this Ford Bronco. So we have the grab handle we can just pop open. You have a nice swing gate with a gas strut to keep it opened up. Now in back with the soft top, there's gonna be these little levers right up here that you can push upwards. And when you unlock them, you can actually then lift up the whole cover. So from here, I can lift it up just a little bit to give me access into the back. So you're gonna see flat folding seats giving you a nice amount of cargo space. The factory fender liners are actually sitting in here. The stock fender flares are kind of a painted one. These ones are a bit wider that you're gonna get on this package. But we're gonna get these nice areas to tie things down to. We have storage, extra storage down here, speaker, as well as a light. So overall, the Bronco is a pretty practical vehicle. A little bit tough to get into with a soft top, but nonetheless, it works out pretty well. You can close it down tighter and then very easily swing this back closed. All right, setting off now in the Bronco. Definitely have some good power from it, and what I found, looks like these are actually tuned, so you got a little tuner with them, which is a pretty cool touch to get a bit more power out of it. Hopefully you can hear me. I went ahead and popped the soft top back just for a little bit, but I mean, it wouldn't be a Bronco without the roof off. This is a cool experience with just so much light let in and airflow, and I like how this is something you can do kind of while driving. So it makes it really convenient. A little noisy, of course, with no roof, but I mean, that is part of the fun of a Bronco like this. But it's cool to have the wind in your hair. I can take the doors off if needed. It's a cool vehicle. These things are just so much fun. The Bronco's really only biggest competitor is a Jeep Wrangler, when in reality, this drives so much better on the road than a Wrangler. So it's nice to be able to drive the Bronco and just kind of be in a semi-normal SUV to where it's actually genuinely comfortable. It's a good driving vehicle, but you have the crazy abilities to just have the open vehicle experience that the Wrangler is the only competition with that. So we're just in a normal mode, been driving around, and it's smooth, comfortable, good power delivery. The transmission is nice and smooth. You know, it's a cool place to be. And then as far as maneuvering it, turning circle is really tight. It's an easy vehicle to off-road in. You know, it's a fun vehicle. I mean, that really does do a pretty tight turn. Camera systems all work great. Now, for the roof, you kind of got to get out of your seat a little bit, and that's how you're going to push this downwards. However, to go ahead and lift it up, you don't have any leverage to pull this back up. So let's go ahead and just step out onto the side steps. I love all the grab handles and everything. It makes it a lot easier. But standing on the side step, it's kind of spring assisted. Little gas struts in there, and we can very easily get it to this position. And then from here, so it's nice that you can semi do this while driving. The hardtop panels are a lot more cumbersome, so I kind of like these soft top in that regard. If you do plan on, you know, taking the roof on and off frequently, this does make it nice. Only drawback, with it closed, you're still gonna hear a little bit of wind noise. So I found myself thinking that the windows are open, but that's just what you're gonna get with a vehicle with a roof like this. All right, so my honest thoughts now with this 2026 Ford Bronco. So the Outer Banks in general, this specific trim level, you know, mid-50s, I think it's a pretty good way to go, given you have a nice interior. You got the nice screens, most of the tech, most of the off-road things. Now, there's no locking differentials or anything in this specific one, but with its four-wheel drive system, the 4Low, the actual drive modes, trail turn, this is gonna be pretty capable for pretty good off-road. Not exactly a hardcore rock crawler in this specific trim, but Ford offers a Bronco for everyone. There's literally perfect trim levels out there with a million things for base models. So you can get just a really well-rounded one, especially in this Outer Banks trim level. This has more of the luxury, the on-road driving aspects to it with its nice interior. Soft top I kind of like better just because it's really easy to pop it back on. The hard top's a little quieter, however, you kind of got to plan ahead more to take things on and off. But when you're in a Bronco, it's all about fun, it's all about the adventure. You know, it's not exactly the greatest on-road vehicle, but even with this lift and the tires, it's a lot more stable than a Jeep Wrangler. It is by far a better on-road vehicle. Obviously, Jeep guys love their Wranglers, they're super capable, but you can't go wrong with the Bronco given you have pretty much the exact same off-road capabilities, but a lot better interior fit and finish and a lot better on-road driving. So I like how this is a very useful, it could be a daily driver, it can be a family car. It's a vehicle that is actually a good vehicle on road for what it is. It's beyond capable off-road, and obviously that means there's sacrifices on road, but it's not bad. It's nice and enjoyable on road to where, you know, even an enthusiast, the performance car person like myself, you know, I have fun driving these around town. It's comfortable, my height, 5'11", the seats have really good maneuverability with all the power controls. I know I could genuinely see driving this a lot. Wind noise is the only real drawback with this on the road. You kind of just got to get used to. But the tech works well, it's comfortable. The engine in this is really nice. The 4 cylinders are fine, they'll feel a little cheap to me. The 6 cylinder though, quarter throttle, this thing books it and it has really good throttle response. And being those turbos are like this big, they spool instantly. So you have really good torquey feeling aspects to the engine. Now with this package from Ford, it's neat that it is a Ford installed one. They come off the trucks like this. There's a lot of other packages that dealers will get and they will install at the dealership level. Nothing wrong with those ones, of course, but it's cool that this is from Ford themselves. We got the Ford Performance upgraded shocks, so it's a whole thing 2-inch lift with that. So I like how they didn't skimp out on just a spacer lift, because these packages are expensive. In general, you could obviously do a 2-inch lift for less, but the fact that it's all factory installed with the accents, the wheels, tires, you know, it's not too bad, I'd say. It's a pretty decent value given it is a installed option, because you don't have to pay with labor or do it yourself later on. So it's a nice package overall. There's a bunch of them to choose from and they can go on any of these Broncos. So I think Ford is doing a pretty cool job giving you something fun to do from the factory. So if you're financing your car, if you don't want to do it yourself, you know, it makes it easier to get into a done up vehicle already. And it drives really good. There is nothing about this that drives bad. It drives perfect. It's smooth, it's comfortable. It's the way it should drive from factory, given it is factory. So it's a high quality lift kit, good tires. The 35s are gonna be great off-road. They're not noisy at all. You know, it's a really good blend. And the bronze, especially on the black, looks so good. It's a really cool looking setup with these wheels. So it's a pretty neat way to go. And as always, it is fun driving around in a Bronco. So this is probably a good spec to go for if you just want all around fun and performance. You know, this is a good way. You got the big engine, plenty of capabilities, good interior, and just all the fun stuff that Bronco is known for. But there you guys go, the 2026 Ford Bronco Outer Banks equipped with the Sinister Bronze package. Honestly, a really cool way to go, and I think for 65 grand, you know, this seems like a pretty decent price point for what this offers. So worthwhile looking into, and I guess check out your local Ford dealer if you want to do this with a Bronco. You can basically custom order one and get it set up with any of the multiple packages. But anyways, there you guys go. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for plenty more content. Big shout out once again to Mooresville Ford for providing this done up Bronco for today's video. Check out the link to their website linked below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.